Oh, there. Man. There. Yeah. Sky look nice, man.
No cap, bro. Like, you move so fast, you think the clouds stand still the whole time. They moving
way faster.
That's crazy.
That type of shit don't make no sense to me, though. That's just like one of them things they tell you and you just gotta believe it.
Huh?
Tripping. All right, let me stop, bro.
Nigga chose violence. What's been on your mind, bro?
Shit,
You said you had a lot to talk about.
Hey,
we keeping it
PG.
the unfiltered PG conversation.
Yeah, PG. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I can get with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to say some shit. You might be like, what the f? So I'm not into fashion, I'm into clothes. Because I think when you bring up the word fashion now it's just too political and there's a bunch of shit that I don't care about is involved. Like clothes is just purely what you put on your body. That's what I'm into. I'm not really into the politics. I'm not really into who the person is, who the designer is, who's wearing it. I'm not into that type of shit. I only care if it's fire. So that's why I think that the separation come into play. But on another tip, do I have that same confidence when it comes to or like the way I do things? Because you know that's what the definition of fashion is. Fashion don't necessarily have to do with clothes. The definition of fashion is the way in which you do something. So by definition, everybody who wears clothes is a part of fashion, whether you want to be or not. So, but that's a topic for another video. And they say clouds heavy. They be saying all type of stupid ass shit.
I don't believe that.
You say you don't?
No.
Yeah, nigga said cloud weigh hella pounds, like a lot. I don't know. You can fly
look that up. That
it.
gotta be one of the clips right there.
I'm telling you, watch this.
Yeah, I don't even believe that.
Clouds do not weigh shit.
1.1 million pounds. Thank you for shutting the fuck up.
I done seen a nigga fly through clouds.
Just cause you can move.
A typical cumulus cloud considered a fair weather cloud weighs around 1.1 million pounds.
Say that louder for your microphone to hear so they know you was capping and I was right.
Wow, bro, that is crazy.
See? That shit don't make sense. They just want us to believe
Bro,
it. That's what I'm talking about. That shit don't make no fucking sense.
But how is it?
It's a cap, bro.
Where do you get your confidence from?
I was born with it, unfortunately.
Why is that, unfortunately?
Because there's no explanation and it's a little irrational. It's irrational to niggas on the outside. But for me, I think it's like every time I say something to me, it makes complete sense. Like if you be like, nigga, you probably can't do this. And if I reply to you that I can, it makes perfect sense in my head. And the only explanation is that I know I can do it. And also, what's fucked up is anytime I've been in a situation where I had to prove myself, I have never failed. So that's only added to the confidence that was already born. Because in order to not be confident, it have to be a fear of failure there. So most fear of failure comes from an interaction with failure. And fortunately for me, I don't have that interaction to be fearful of. So I'm all confidence. But it's all based in fact to me.
So are you saying that you've never failed or you're not afraid of failing?
A little bit of both. I'm not afraid of failing because I haven't failed. Like anything I've actually tried really hard to do, I've done every time. And that's not even to be cocky, but it's just like, but I know what I'm capable of. I know what I can do. You feel me? So it's like, if I'm actually telling the nigga I can do something, it's not just me just talking out my ass. Like I know what I've seen myself do by myself without any help from any outside forces. So I know what I could do. So it's like, I don't think I'm a failed nigga, one, because I haven't, and two, because if I can't do something, I would simply tell you I can't. There's just a lot of shit I can do.
I'm trying to get out of the habit of just doing me.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, definitely. I be having to do that shit too, like, cause with what I just said, like, I don't work well with other niggas, and it's like that could come off as like me being standoffish or like me being insecure or like me, I don't know, me being just like a dickhead or an asshole. And in reality, it's not that at all. It's just not my strong suit. Like, but since I was a kid, I always felt like I worked best by myself.
I feel the same way.
Yeah, bro. I feel like when you start adding people into shit, it just create more possibility of fuck ups. Cause I don't know what somebody else is capable of.
But I feel like that's also just running off of fear too, which I
don't
do
think
my
it's
best.
Maybe.
Because it's a form of protection.
Yeah, I gotta
Like,
stop
you-
associating the word fear with negativity. Cause every time I hear that shit, I be so quick to defend it. But it, bro, like honestly, it might don't be nothing wrong with being a little fearful.
Yeah, bro. And it really showed me like I have a big ass ego too. And I wish I could really be.
You think that's such a bad thing?
I don't think it's a bad thing, but at the same time, it's like not everybody needs to.
See that
Like there's
side?
ego is energy. So there's a way you're supposed to channel and use it, and
Exactly.
sometimes you don't have to use it
Yeah.
all the time.
That's
like,
what I was finna hint at next, cause ego is definitely something that got a lot of bad connotation to it, and I can see why. But it don't gotta be all bad. Like if you know how to use that shit or when to use it or just how to, I don't know, if you know how to properly showcase your ego, I don't think it's always a bad thing.
Yeah.
Cause the ego is really just like, that's self-awareness
Yeah.
to an extent. To an extent.
100%.
Cause it's like knowing what you would go for and what you wouldn't go for based off of who you are. But if your idea of yourself is like some unrealistic shit, then it could be a bad thing.
Yeah. How has the process been navigating through the internet and building your brand? Because you had a whole like wave of things happen after a picture of you went viral and just not like it was a blueprint photo and everybody copied that and put that in their own creative direction processes. And how does that make you feel? And also, how do you, I guess, move forward and do things that make people notice that that's your work in a way? Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah. All right, boom. So first you said, how do I navigate? So fortunately for me, how you just said, one thing went viral, and then from there, more shit started to go viral. So boom, honestly, like, I would say.
And you are on Pinterest too, so that's different. That's the first time that's cool.
Bro, the way I, bro, I'm not like, I'm not finna sit up and just start doing some shit and do like everybody else and just be throwing some shit at the wall waiting for something to stick. Like, I never been that type of nigga. If I hop in something, I'm going to go learn at the roots what's the smartest thing to do. And by that, I'm saying like, boom, so I model, right? My career is in pictures. And every social media is fueled by pictures. So like I could have picked any social media to post on and hope for the best. But bro, Pinterest is it's an app made for inspiration. It's not much commenting or talking or any interaction going on Pinterest. So I'm saying that to say, Instagram is an app that's fueled by screenshots from Twitter. Twitter is an app that's fueled from screenshots from Pinterest. So for me, the smartest thing to do to grow would be to start at the source. So started with Pinterest. And to be honest, a girl put me on Pinterest. Like, you know, Vaughn, he was trying to put me on Pinterest all of high school. I was like, bro, I don't give a fuck.
Right then, that's crazy.
Bro, I will tell you, Vaughn is the most ahead I ever met in life. But Vaughn was trying to put me on Pinterest in high school. I'm just like, bro, like I don't give a fuck about this app. This shit ain't like, you know, just some young shit. And I meet this girl, she fuck with it. I'm like, okay, cool. Like this little shit cool. And then I'm like, I start modeling, so I have a ton of pictures and they're not doing nothing. They're just sitting in my gallery. So, boom, I just uploaded the pictures one day. And I think like a year later, I just decided to make my Pinterest a business account, like out of nowhere and for no reason. And then probably like 6 months after I did that, I just started getting notifications one day. Stupid saves. I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy. And then from there, bro, I think we like 15 million in now. Okay, bro, I'm very thankful.
That's a luxury.
Like, bro, I know of a lot of shit going on. Like, bro, life is hard as
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't even, and it's not even a thing where I can say if you make it. Because like, bro, some don't have a choice, you feel me? Like, I'm just real blessed, bro. So I feel like every day I got to take advantage of the fact that I'm blessed. Because it's who not as fortunate as me. That'd probably be going harder if he was in my situation. So it's like, bro, I got to at least make the best of where I'm at. And I'm not even in no crazy ass place. Like, I'm literally just getting started. But, nigga, it's better than nothing. Mm-hmm. So I got to take advantage of it, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Same. It's all political. It's all money driven. It's all popularity or money based. It's all about what you could do for me. The most evil is at the top. The people with the real talent don't break through. All industry is the same, bro.
I think that breakthrough. I just think
It's
that
way
you don't
harder.
see it.
It's way harder.
I just think you just don't see it.
You know what I think a reason for that type of be though?
Because you don't have to be famous to break through. Like
Exactly. Oh my God, boy, you cooking. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like a lot of is not willing to take that look in the mirror and be like, you know what? Just for example, since we on music, maybe I am a really good songwriter, but maybe I'm not supposed to be saying these lyrics.
Yeah.
Don't be wanting to look at yourself in the mirror and go, I might not be the one for that. I might just be the one some other way. But everybody want to be the nigga on the camera. Everybody want to be the on stage. No, sir. I'll tell you this. This is so crazy. Man, niggas really not going to believe this. It's only one who can confirm this, but I swear to God, the summer going into my senior year, me and Vaughn are walking through a neighborhood to go play basketball. And Vaughn, man, Cash, we know we ain't going to college, but this our last year, twin. What the we about to do? Like, we got to make something shake. And both of us know we trying to get rich and famous. So that's all we
That's so crazy. That's the perspective of like a lot of people that it's either some people that's already know they're going down the college pipeline.
Yep.
And it's some that's just like,
no,
I want to figure this. I have to figure this out.
Yeah.
Or some people don't even have the choice. Like some people get kicked out.
That's what I meant by the fortunate. Like, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna cap though. What you saying about getting kicked out, bro? I didn't graduate in my house, in my folks' house. Like the last 6 months of I probably am dragging it. Maybe like the last 3 to 4 months of my senior year, I was homeless, sleeping on grass. Like
you were homeless
as fuck. Like I'm headstrong as about anything I believe in. So like my senior year at this time, bro, I was trying to find myself, and not even in like a negative way. It's just like, bro, I'm just trying to figure out who the fuck I am. So like, and I'm very rebellious, or that's what they call it. But to me, I'm just doing what the fuck I want. So I got arrested twice my senior year, and so like my mama was on my ass.
You mind sharing what it was for or no?
Yeah, I would. First time I got arrested, yeah, mind you, I don't even like Little Caesars pizza. To the day I got arrested, to that day I had not stepped foot in a Little Caesars in like 5 to 7 years. Like my mom could confirm everything. So I walk in Little Caesars with Vaughn buy a pizza, and like behind the register, Vaughn like, let me get a drink for free. And she agreed. She like, go ahead, just get it on your way out. So we get the drink on the way out, pull up to this crib. We go to the back in his room. Police pull up. We like, what the f? And then the cop like, which one of y'all grabbed that soda from Little Caesars? And I'm like, me. But put me in handcuffs, throw me in the back of the car. We go back up to Little Caesars. Long story short, she never admitted she told Vaughn he could grab it. And then the manager of the Little Caesars was lying. She said, she told the police I vandalized the store. She said I was in there being disrespectful. She said I threw pizza sauce on her car last week. It's just all type of bullshit. I'm like, man, hold up, what the fuck you talking about? But you end up, when a motherfucker say they pressing charges and you didn't get handcuffs, that's dope, but shut the fuck up, for real. So, went to the jail, but I was only there for like a night. I got out in the morning. I think she didn't press charges. Mm-hmm. And I think, and the thing is, bro, when I got locked up, I had money in my pocket. Like, you doing all this over a $3 soda, I could have bought 30 of these motherfuckers right now. Like, you tripping. And so, because you know when you don't know, when you get locked up, like they take everything up off you. The cop go, damn man, you had money on you. I'm like, sir, this how you know she capping? Like, what the fuck I'm stealing for? Like, but anyway, I'm in the holding cell. This is the first time I'm ever in any like real trouble with like the law. Nigga, I was in there, not scared on no crying, boo-hooing, but just like, man. Oh, cause I'm not the only nigga in there. I should have said that. So I'm not the only nigga in there. So like, I sit on like this brick on the wall near the toilet because it got like an elevation. So in my head, I was just on some shit like, man, a nigga walk up to me. So I'm sitting in there like this the whole time, like my hands like this. So I'm like, man, walk up to me. I'm just kicking in and shit. Like that's all I'm thinking about the whole time I'm in there. So like I was nervous, just like on the fighting tip, but like that shit not really scary like that. And then the second time I went to jail, I got locked up for what? Trespassing. That's what they said. Me and Vaughn, we just at this goddamn pool. Like, it's late at night. We was at this pool in this neighborhood chilling. Cops pull up. We get out. Not get out, but we was already out the car. We just run. Nigga, we don't want to talk to police for nothing. So we get away. But then we like, the car. Like, we have to go back to the car. So Walking back to the car, the police there waiting on us. It was over with. Took us to jail for trespassing. And the crazy thing is, both times I went to jail, never went to court, and I never heard nothing like from the police ever about either one of them instances. Stupid. But yeah, so my mama was on my ass, nigga, like, cause my mama really, I'm really the wrong type of kid for the parent my mama is, cause my mama's strict as fuck. But me, I'm a buck. Like, between you say some shit, I'm not hearing it. I don't get no, and it's fucked up, but that's just what it is. Like, if you say some shit that go against what I'm trying to do, I'm not even gonna disrespect you in the aspect of what you saying, I don't care. I'm gonna respectfully handle this. I'm just gonna go do what I want, like when you not here. So, yeah, my mom was on my ass, bro. She telling me, like, you gotta stay in the house and shit, da-da-da-da-da. I just wasn't going. So the final straw, I was outside chilling with my homie. Like, he pulled up to my neighborhood. We was just outside chilling. My mama get off from work, and she come to where I'm at. She damn near, like, she low-key cussed me out with the nigga she, in front of the nigga. She like, didn't I tell you stay your fucking ass inside? I'm like, yeah, you tripping, whatever. Next morning, she called me at like 5 in the morning. She like, you think you could just do whatever the fuck you want? I can't handle this no more. So you finna either go to Florida to stay with your dad or Jersey to live with our family. And I said some shit like, yeah, I'm not doing none of that. Hung the phone up, packed my and got out of the crib before she got back home. And that was in like February or some shit. So I was
February before you graduated.
Yeah, I was homeless from there to end of graduation.
So you was still showing like
to school and all because I made my mama a promise I was gonna graduate. So but we men, only shit you got in this world for real is your word. So I'll try to keep that shit as much as I can. See, I was still going to school because I just wanted to graduate from my mama. And then make it so crazy, I almost didn't graduate, bro. Like, I had a teacher my senior year. She told me she was gonna pass me in the beginning of the year, and she failed me 2 weeks before graduation, but I had no clue. So I'm thinking sweet, feel me? Thursday, say this like the Thursday before graduation practice. Graduation practice is on Tuesday. The Thursday before that, my mama come up to the school. Like, I don't know none of this. My mama come up to the school to go talk to the counselor. Because my mama already knew that I wasn't finna graduate, but I didn't know. So she come up to the school to talk to the counselor. The counselor tell her. And my mama trying to see if there's anything I could do. And the counselor like, yeah, no. Like, there's nothing we can do. Like, he's just not graduating this year. It's over. Sorry, ma'am. But I didn't know this. So they called me into the counseling office, told me. I start crying. Hard as f. I mean, that bitch like, Mom, I'm sorry. I'm crying hard as f. And I guess, like, I broke the counselor's heart. She like, man, it's something we could do. Like, it's a 9-week course. The average it take is 9 weeks. The fastest we ever had somebody do it is 6 weeks. If he finished this, like, he'll be all right, but he only got 3 days. And then, so she gave me that Thursday, right? Went home. Oh, not went home. No, yes, I did, because Vaughn mama, this was after the second time me and Vaughn got locked up, so his mama didn't, that was Vaughn's first time getting locked up, my second time. But after that, Vaughn mama didn't even want to, my mama and Vaughn mama didn't want us being friends no more. But Vaughn mom had went out of town for 2 weeks, and this was right before prom, right before graduation, right before everything. So 2 weeks, she out of town, Vaughn like, you staying in my crib, like, fuck all that, like, come over. So I'm in his crib while all of this shit going on. So boom, Thursday, I get the assignment, get out of school, boom, go do as much as I can. Friday come, I'll go do as much as I can. Saturday, we having our first party, so I didn't touch it at all Saturday. Sunday, boom, on that Sunday, walk in Monday morning, like, ma'am, I'm finished. Can I please have my graduation ticket? Yes, sir, Ski did a 9-week course in 3 days, nigga. But yeah, she handed my shit, graduated. But yeah, my mama was on my ass, or she was trying to be. I just wasn't going.
How was homelessness? That's insane.
The physical part of it was ass, but like I told you, bro, I'm headstrong as out there the whole time. Like, one, I know mad, so I really didn't feel super duper homeless until it was time to go to bed. Like, I'll get out of school and I'll link mad niggas just so I didn't have to like dwell on it too much. Feel me? But then like when I'm out there getting ready for bed, I'm just thinking like, this is how I know there's something wrong with me. I'm out there sleep like in the woods, literally. I'm laying down sleeping, and I'm just like, man, like, I could say sorry to my mom and just like all of this shit will go away. And then I'm like, nah, because if I say sorry, that means I'm gonna have to conform to what she wants, and I'm not really gonna be able to live my life how I want to. And I'm like, nah, I'd rather do this shit every day till I figure it out. Lo and behold. Yeah, bro, God is good.
Damn. What do you feel like you've learned from that you apply into your life today?
How to take care of myself without anybody else. Like I know for a fact I'm always gonna be good. I don't need to be good. I don't need nothing but myself and God. I don't need nothing. Like a nigga could drop me in the middle of a Sahara desert. I'm be straight. I'm not tripping on. Never. I'm never tripping. Like from that moment on Jesus Christ, I've never let nothing stress me out. I've never let nothing make me trip. I don't nothing matter. Nothing I choose not to matter. Like if I don't care about that shit, it don't matter. That made me a man, for real. Cause like I'm the middle kid, and I got an older sister who like kind of took on the pops role. So like, I wouldn't say I'm spoiled because I stopped asking my mom for shit a long time ago and had to figure out how to get shit for myself. But like, bro, my mom and my sister love me to death. Like nigga, they would take care of me if it ever came to that. So I didn't really have like, I had a dog in me, but it's a different type. Like I just had as a kid, you got that dog in you from being like competitive. Like that situation gave me like the dog a man need to flourish in the world. At least that's what I feel like. I had like a sense of confidence and shit like that already, but from that situation, everything just changed. Like that shit really made me a man to me. I think after you do anything for a while, you develop your own style. And that's kind of stupid to say because when you create, like I'm just a creative director, so like it's not really, I don't control how the pictures get edited or just like a lot of things, but for me, I create from the same place every time. So I would hope that there's a form of consistency there.
Same place of what?
I'm just telling my story.
So I know you can't explain your story in...
I can tell you my creative process every time I put a shoot together. I just look at myself and reflect on my life and where I'm at in the moment. And I think of the best words that I could use to describe those feelings. And then I go learn what those words look like to other people. So say, for example, say today, all right, what's a word? Give me a word you would use to describe something.
Opulent.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so boom. So say the word opulent, right? I would look it up on Pinterest or Google. I would look it up in a bunch of different search engines, and I would just consume the media there, and I would learn how the world perceives this word, right? So then I would go watch commercials, and I would take notes. I'll watch movies, and I'll take notes and compare what I'm seeing in these commercials and movies versus what I'm seeing in my shoots. And from there, I would go write what I want to see and incorporate into my shoots. Like what I like from my shoots that I still want to incorporate, and then what I like from the stuff that I've consumed with that word, that I like from it and that I want to incorporate in my shoots. And then from there, it's just a lot of sitting with myself, thinking about how I would like this shit to look. And then after I have a firm idea of what I want to do, I'll get on the internet and start to look for references. But a lot of this shit, it comes from my head. Like, but that's the thing, because like every form of creative creation, you are communicating. So to me, the better you are with communicating in multiple avenues, the better it'll strengthen the one you care about the most.
So were there any early inspirations for your style? And
yes, I hate to have to say this, but it's true. Ian Connor and Bloody, like the Bloody Twins, Bloody O, Bloody Dior, yeah. So I said that's really it. And it's so crazy, when I met Ian, he already knew who I was. And when I met Bloody Dior, he already knew who I was. So that shit was crazy.
how was that? Like,
Insane, bro. It was insane. And they both already knew me for what I do. You feel me? Like, it'd be different if they knew me through an association, like, oh yeah, I know your man's, like, or like, oh yeah, I know your homie. Like, no, I met Ian. I put my hand out to dap this up. He was looking down on his phone like this, right? I go, I really with you, twin. And then I stick my hand out. He stick his hand out, look me up in my face. On my grandmother's grave, I didn't say nothing else. He go, oh, I know you. You want to model for me, don't you? Swear to God. And I was like, hell yeah. And then, Zay dapped him up. Zay showed him his tattoo. He was like, oh, I know all y'all. It's a group of y'all. And then he's like, I'll fuck with y'all. Then he called, Luke Wall.
I think I've seen his Instagram.
Yeah, he told, like, I think that's like was or is his manager or some shit. But he called the nigga over there, got like our contact information and shit. It's cool shit. And I said it's fucked up to say, but Ian, I gotta take that back.
Why you say that?
Because facts are facts, and that nigga did a lot for the fashion community.
That nigga pushed that.
He pushed
I was
that
watching
shit,
some
bro,
doc.
like,
It's not that much content on him because I feel like that whole shit is.
bro, you
fucked
had
up
to be there,
everything.
twin. You had to be there. You really had to be there, cause, you know, the way they do that is insane. But, bro, like, the facts are the facts, twin. This shit would not exist how it do without Ian Connor. A lot of niggas wouldn't know about a lot of shit. And it's just that. Like, he brought this shit to the forefront for a lot of niggas, bro. Changed a lot of mindsets, changed the way a lot of niggas dress, even think about clothes. So, the facts are the facts, bro. I don't got no problem giving a nigga his props. Or fuck even giving niggas props, speaking truth. I love facts. The fact is that changed the game, whether you want to admit it or not, whether, you know, but they put a lot of smut on his name. Shit. But that nigga did what he did.
Yeah. He modeled for Off-White too. I never knew that.
Man, what? Man,
Like the first video, the legendary video everybody talking about. No, I said Off-White Pyrex.
Oh, yeah.
He was in the video.
Bro, it's a lot, bro. Man, Ian is etched in history, bro. Like, it's just now 2025 when to talk crazy, but like, bro, if you really go do your research on Ian Connor, bro, you will really know like that reason for a lot of shit. Like, a lot of, bro, I'm not even gonna bap, like, bro, for a long time growing up, I think a lot of was like, damn, bro, I want to get just how he is, like how he behind the scenes know everybody with him, and he just shit happen.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I ain't gonna lie, I think every young coming up in my time wanted some shit like that. He got rich off swag. Who the don't want that?
So, for a person that's starting out, trying to get into clothes instead of fashion, what advice would you give them for building a fit that people will like and they will like themselves? You
start small. And for real, the way time work, because I think it's like this for everybody. When I look back at myself and how I was dressing like 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, I'd be like, nigga, like, nah, not 5 years ago. I ain't gonna lie, I was really clean as fuck as a young nigga. So I would say like my 9th grade, 10th grade year, I look back at myself and be like, bro, what the fuck was I on? But that's the early stages of me. So early stages is not gonna be super far. One, so I would say you start small and you figure out what you like. Now the way I did that was the internet and through the thrift store, because the internet exposes you to, it just exposes you to a lot of shit that you don't have access to in front of your hands. But the thrift store exposes you to what you can do, so from there you learn how to make do with what your resources are. So thrift store teach you how to get your proportions right without having to spend a lot of money. It teach you how to dress with colors you like. It teach you how to contrast the colors. It teach you, like, if you really go in the thrift store with a real purpose, you will really develop all the skills you need to learn how to dress through the thrift before you even have to buy expensive pieces. Because that's what me and my homies was doing. Like, we was thrifting 9th grade, but we was always getting shit. It was just a matter of like, when we start only getting crazy shit, we're gonna know exactly what to do. So let me go learn how to do this shit through the thrift.
Is there any last comments?
For these niggas, I'm just gonna tell them you ain't gonna be seeing me. This ain't gonna be your last time seeing me. You probably just finna start seeing me a shitload. I'm finna take over everything, nigga. I'm coming for all this shit. And you gonna ask who the fuck even is this kid? Telly know. Your favorite fashion designer probably know who I am already. Real shit. What else? You probably already done seen me, for real, and just don't know it. But I'm coming back, bro. I'm putting a name to everything. And I'm doing way more on top of all that. And then me and all my homies on the way. So, y'all niggas get ready. It's gonna be a long year. And them diamonds I was showing y'all my ears are real. What else? When I call you niggas broke, I'm not always talking about pockets. I'm talking about your mind. Y'all niggas be broken in y'all minds and there's no fixing y'all. What else? My name is ComebackCao and Cash. But you can't call me Cash unless you one of my closest friends. Closest brothers. I don't do friends. What else? Mama, I love you more than everybody. I love my brothers more than I love my blood family. I live in Atlanta. I really don't think none of you niggas can fuck with me at what I do, but I'm willing to work with y'all and turn y'all up too. Yeah, but I'm done. I think I'm around the most talented niggas in the city. Like, I'm with this Trey One shit, and I really think we're better than all of y'all. I really don't even know what other groups in Atlanta matter. Yeah. And I'm snapping that shit. I'm better than every nigga in my field at what we do, and it's just that. And I'm gonna show you more than what I've already shown you. My shoes is Comb, by the way. My pants is Schizo. My jacket is Stussy. My hair is done by my mama. This was made by Schizo. And my thermal that got a hood on it is Raw Bees. And this how we leave for y'all. Oh wait, diamond earrings, there we go. And this how we, you know what I'm saying? That's how we go. Oh shit.
This nigga still fucked up by the